Hi guys, welcome back on board to the Crypto Cruiser. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about Dogecoin. In my personal opinion, Dogecoin is going above $1. I'll tell you exactly when and how. Of course, that's just my personal opinion. This is not a financial advice. Anything I say in this video is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research. Because as I've said, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. Of course, we're going to also talk about S&P 500 traditional markets, a little bit of a market look ahead, where they're heading next week. And of course, we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, the godfather of all coins and the single biggest indicator of where all the coins will go. So as I've said, initially I've told you that my personal opinion is that we're going to go above 109,000, and then potentially we're going to have this massive correction and test this previous yearly resistance line that we've never actually had the chance to test. So pretty much the whole November we went at price of around 66,000 all the way to almost 100,000 without any pullbacks. This is the only pullback we're having, and we're seeing a huge significant bounce. So that tells me that most probably we'll go above 100,000 and potentially test 109, and then we'll come back to these levels at around 82,000. We turned this yearly resistance line that we've tested twice in April of 2021 at price of around 64,000, then again in November of 2021 at price of around 69,000, and we've tested it in the beginning of this year in March of 2024. So potentially we'll come back, we test this resistance line that we actually never tested. We broke out of it this month, but we never tested it. We'll test it, we'll turn it into support, and then we're going to have more continuation of the trend. And I'm not going to be surprised if by the end of the year or early next one we'll go above 100. By end of January we'll go above 110,000. Of course, the correction can be already in my personal opinion. It can be already in, and we're heading for the 82,000. But regardless, either we're gonna broke above 100,000 and potentially to 109,000, and then we're gonna have the correction, or we already started the correction. In my personal opinion, we'll come and test this previous yearly resistance line at price of around 82,000. We'll turn it into support, and then we're gonna have more continuation of the trend. And of course, you can clearly see here there's a huge downside momentum after that. Let's see how exactly it's going to play out. This is also in my charts that potentially we can have like a huge massive dump later on in 2025. We'll find the bottom, and then we're going to have more continuation of the trend. Let's see how it's going to play out. If you've been following my channel, I mean, I've got like 95% of the time I've been right, especially here from this massive dump from 70,000. I've told you we're gonna have quite a lot of downside momentum. Potentially we'll test 60,000, and then we're gonna have final wash off to shake off all the weekends, a false breakdown, and potentially go below 50,000. That's exactly what we had. And I've told you the bounce back at 65,000 here, the local low at 52,000, then the continuation of the trend all-time high. I mean, I'm also following the S&P 500, the traditional markets, and they're very clear of exactly how it's playing out. I mean, right here, I didn't launch my channel between the end of July and the end of October of 2023. And while all these big YouTubers were calling for a huge bear market, they were going to the abyss. And I said, well, guys, I mean, of course, I didn't have my channel, but for me, that was a very successful trade. The structure remained bullish. That's exactly what happened. We had a huge bounce, and we had more continuation of the trend, and especially here between middle of July and beginning of August, we had a huge dump ABC correction, 10% on the downside. And I've told you, a V-shaped recovery. I mean, you can turn back some of my videos, guys. I think my very first video was a V-shaped recovery, and that's exactly what we did. We almost went to all-time high, price of around 5,650. We had a little bit of a pullback. We've tested this previous resistance line. We turned it into support, and then we had more continuation of the trend and start hitting price of around 6,000. Then I've told you a little bit of a pullback to this local top at 5,850. We turn it into support, and then we're going to have more continuation of the trend. In the process, we formed a reverse head and shoulders, as you can clearly see, measured from the head to the bottom. The price target should be above 6,250, and potentially we can go and test this yearly resistance line that we've tested multiple times. and I'm not going to be surprised if we do it by the end of the year or early next one. So S&P 500, the traditional markets like Nasdaq, Dow Jones Industrial, they look extremely bullish. As I've told you, Bitcoin looks bullish, quite bullish as well. And some of the altcoins started outperforming Bitcoin, and we're in a altcoin season. I think Dogecoin is one of those coins, and you can clearly see here, speaking from the market about market cap, the market capitalization in November, the market cap was around 15 billion. Look at it; it went above. It's right now it's above 60 billion, almost 65 billion, 4 or 5x. So I've told you something like that will play out, and some of these coins. They are outperforming Bitcoin. So we're in an altcoin season. So what Dogecoin is all about? Why there's so much hype behind it? I mean, what drives these markets? Dogecoin is based on the popular Doge internet meme and features a Shiba Inu on its logo. The open source digital currency was created by Billy Marcus from Portland, Oregon, and Jackson Palmer from Sydney, Australia, and was forked from Litecoin in December 2013. Dogecoin's creator envisioned its own fun, light-hearted cryptocurrency that would have greater appeal beyond the core Bitcoin audience since it was based on a dog meme. Tesla CEO Elon Musk posted several tweets on social media that Dogecoin is his favorite coin. So, did you learn anything? I mean, that's not fundamentals. There's nothing. That's a meme coin. It's hype. It's pretty much fake stuff. But as it's mentioned, Tesla CEO Elon Musk posted several tweets, and all of a sudden, everyone is a huge supporter of Dogecoin. So that's how these markets go. I mean, they're very illogical. So that's why always be level-headed, always be open-minded. Even if it's your favorite coin, they can definitely go to zero, and something like Dogecoin can go like absolutely nuts. So always be open-minded, be level-headed, and think and do it diligence before you make your own research, because no one can predict the future. I mean, let's just talk about the market cap chart and what was the all-time high for Dogecoin. I think in 2021 we went above 100 billion. Yeah, we did 100 billion market capitalization, and we are heading there. We're definitely heading there. So the circulating supply is 147 billion. So in order for a Dogecoin to reach $1, we need 147 billion market capitalization. That's a massive market cap, but we're almost there. We need pretty much doubling from here, a little bit more, and that would be $1 for Dogecoin. So it won't surprise me if we reach Dogecoin, and potentially, if we look at the chart. So let's just look at it from here, from November 2020, when the price when the price of $1 was 2 point of a cent. It was not even a cent, it was 2 point of a cent. So basically we went all the way to 73 cents. I mean, that's insane. That's, I don't know, 300x, 400x. And we had one triangle pattern here, we broke out of it. We had another triangle pattern, and then there was the moon. Like, sky was the limit. And now look at it. We had, I draw this trend line because we had actually here, that's a resistance line that we broke like it was nothing. We've tested it here in August 2021. We tested it in October of 2021, and here the local top in that we formed in March at price of around 22 cents. But look at this. Look at from October, pretty much from October. The price was below 10 cents, almost 10 cents. We went all the way to 50 cents, 5x in a matter of few weeks. So perhaps I'm not going to be surprised if you consolidate, and then, I mean, from like 50 cents, we just need like 50% move to reach its previous all-time high price of around 73 cents. Maybe consolidate a little bit, and we snap above $1 by February 2025. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. And look at it, like we had so many resistance line, we snap like it's nothing. Here another resistance line. that we've tested in May of 2022, in October of 2022, in November of 2022. We almost got here in March of 2024, in April of 2024, and we just went through it. So I mean, there's not much resistance to go to all-time high. Maybe we'll consolidate a little bit here because that's a massive move, and then we're gonna have more continuation of the trend, start hitting all-time high, and potentially go above $1. I mean, that's just something that I can clearly see in the charts. Is not something extraordinary. And compared to BTC, we had this huge falling wedge, and we broke out of it. We massively snapped out of it. And if we measure it from the bottom of the falling wedge to the top, we can go. We can, yeah, as I've said, we can go above all-time high prices. So that's pretty much 3-4x from here, and 3-4x is above around 150 $1.50. I mean, once we're in a full price discovery, who knows how exactly it's going to play out. But I mean, it shows quite a lot of strength compared to the Bitcoin. We definitely snap out of this huge falling wedge, and the price target should be above all-time high, potentially go to 150. But let's see how exactly it's gonna play out. It'll be interesting to see. And I mean, if we go to 150, this market cap will be almost 200 billion. I mean, that's massive, you know. But these are things in the charts, and let's see how exactly it's gonna play out. It's not a financial advice. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to get my crypto guidebook and my other book, The Art of Chart Analysis, filled with over 70 pages, filled with very useful information about how to become a sophisticated trader, gain quite a lot of knowledge in the art of chart analysis. I'll get it for free if you subscribe to my Patreon. And of course, with that subscription comes exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins out there. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.